the bell?
I did. It's time for class to begin.
My name is Miss Nicole.
And my name is Miss Amanda.
And we're going to be your teachers today.
Welcome to our classroom. Today, we are going to be reading If You Give a Mouse a Cookie by Laura Numeroff.
And illustrated by Felicia Bond. Are you ready?
Let's begin.
What do you know about the mouse from looking at the picture?
Well, I know that the mouse likes to eat cookies, as you can see, and he's also wearing human clothes.
That's right. The mouse will probably act a lot like a human. He likes to eat cookies and he's wearing human clothes. That's called personification. Personification gives human qualities to animals or objects or ideas. So one example, Miss Amanda?
For example, the cupcake is calling to me means that you're thinking about eating it. This is personification because the cupcake cannot talk.
Another example is the snowflakes danced around us. Of course, snowflakes can't dance, but it lets us know how the snowflakes are moving.
Also, the sun cannot smile, but if I say the sun was smiling down on me, I mean that it is a happy and sunny day.
So the author of this story is Laura Numeroff. She has written many stories that are loved by children around the world.
The author writes her books in a circular sequence. When you draw a circle, your pen begins and ends in the same place. This author's stories also begin and end in the same place. This story begins and ends with a mouse who wants a cookie.
If we look at the covers of these books, what can we know about the stories before we read them?
Well, in all of these stories, we are thinking about what happens when you give an animal some kind of a treat.
If someone gave you a pancake, what will you want?
If somebody gives me a pancake, I will want some syrup on it.
I like blueberries on my pancakes.
What will you want if someone gives you a chocolate chip cookie?
I like to drink milk when I eat a chocolate chip cookie.
I like to drink coffee when I eat a cookie.
And if somebody gives you a cupcake, what will you want?
I will want sprinkles on my cupcake.
Sprinkles are nice because they're so colorful and pretty, but I want a cherry on top of my cupcake. Yummy.
Cause and effect is a reading skill that helps you understand the relationships between events that you read. The cause will tell us why something happened. I used my umbrella because it rained. Because is a clue word that the next part of the sentence.
So the cause is a clue word that tells us that the next part of the sentence is the cause. Because is the clue word that tells us the next part of the sentence is the cause. When the next part of the sentence will tell the effect, we use the clue word so. I can say, I used an umbrella because it rained. Or I said, it rained, so I used an umbrella.
Oh, okay.
The effect tells what happened, and the cause tells why. It is important to remember that the cause always happens before the effect, but the order can change in the sentence if you use the proper clue word. Again, it is important to remember that the cause always comes before the effect. But it is okay to change the order in the sentence if you are using the proper clue word. It rained, so I used an umbrella. Or, I used an umbrella because it rained. In this diagram, you can see what happened first. Do you use your umbrella first, or does it rain first?
Well, it rains first, and then I use my umbrella.
Miss Amanda, why are you eating that cookie?
This cookie tastes so good. I am eating the cookie Because I am hungry.
What happened first?
Well, first I was hungry, and then I ate the cookie.
Very good. The cause is that you were hungry, and the effect is that you ate the cookie.
I can also say, I was hungry, so I ate a cookie.
That's right. The clue word because tells us the cause, and the clue word so tells us the effect. Let's read the story. While we read it, think about the cause and effect, and ask yourself about what happened and why did it happen.
Okay, are we ready?
Let's
All
begin.
right. If you give a mouse a cookie, by Laura Numeroff. If you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a glass of milk. When you give him the milk, he'll probably ask you for a straw. When he's finished, he'll ask for a napkin. Then he'll want to look in the mirror to make sure he doesn't have a milk mustache. When he looks in the mirror, he might notice that his hair needs a trim. So, he'll probably ask for a pair of nail scissors. When he's finished giving himself a trim, he'll want a broom to sweep up. He'll start sweeping. He might get carried away and sweep every room in the house. He may even end up washing the floors as well. When he's done, he'll probably want to take a nap. You'll have to fix up a little box for him with a blanket and a pillow. He'll crawl in, make himself comfortable, and fluff the pillow a few times. He'll probably ask you to read him a story. So you'll read him a story from one of your books, and he'll ask to see the pictures. When he looks at the pictures, he'll get so excited and want to draw one of his own. He'll ask for paper and crayons. He'll draw a picture. When the picture is finished, he'll want to sign his name with a pen. Then he'll want to hang the picture on your refrigerator, which means he'll need Scotch tape. He'll hang up his drawing and stand back to look at it. Looking at the refrigerator will remind him that he's thirsty. So he'll ask for a glass of milk. And chances are, if he asks for a glass of milk, he's going to want a cookie to go with it. The end.
That is such a cute story. It is so funny when the mouse remembers that he wants another cookie. This picture shows how every time the mouse gets what he wants, he discovers another thing. He makes a circle all the way back to wanting another cookie. The circle also helps us to put the events in order and to think about cause and effect. Remember, the cause always comes before the effect. We can use this story to help us think about cause and effect. Why did the mouse want a glass of milk?
He wanted a glass of milk because he had a cookie.
The cookie is the cause and the milk is the effect. We can also say the mouse had a cookie, so he wanted a glass of milk. Why did the mouse want scissors?
He wanted scissors because he wanted to trim his mustache in the mirror.
The mirror is the cause and the scissors are the effect. We can also say the mouse had a mirror, so he wanted scissors. Why did the mouse want papers and crayons?
He wanted paper and crayons because he wanted to draw a picture from the story.
That's right. The story is the cause, and the paper and crayons are the effect. We can also say the mouse saw the picture in the story, so he wanted paper and crayons. When we talk about cause and effect, we must remember to use our clue words so and because. Understanding how these words work also helps to make us better readers. Let's read another story by the same author and practice again. Are you ready?
Oh, I am ready. Go.
If You Give a Pig a Pancake by
give-
Laura Numeroff.
A pig a pancake. Okay. If you give a pig a pancake, she'll want some syrup to go with it. You'll give her some of your favorite maple syrup. She'll probably get all sticky, so she'll want to take a bath. She'll ask you for some bubbles. When you give her bubbles, she'll probably ask you for a toy. You'll have to find your rubber duck. The duck will remind her of the farm where she was born. She might feel homesick and want to visit her family. She'll want you to come too. She'll look through your closet for a suitcase. Then she'll look under your bed. When she's under the bed, she'll find your old tap shoes. She'll try them on. She'll probably need something special to wear with them. When she's all dressed, she'll ask for some music. You'll play your very best piano piece and she'll start dancing. Then you'll want to take a picture, or she'll want you to take a picture. So you'll have to get your camera. When she sees the picture, she'll ask you to take more. Then she'll want to send one to each of her friends. You'll have to give her some envelopes and stamps. And take her to the mailbox. On the way, she'll see the tree in your backyard. She'll want to build a tree house, so you'll have to get her some wood, a hammer, and nails. When the tree house is finished, she'll want to decorate it. She'll ask for wallpaper and glue. When she hangs the wallpaper, she'll get all sticky. Feeling sticky will remind her of your favorite maple syrup. She'll probably ask you for some, and chances are, if she asks you for some syrup, she'll want a pancake to go with it.
These stories are so funny. Can you imagine being that girl trying to get everything the pig wanted?
I really can't imagine that, actually. She looks so tired at the end. Let's practice cause and effect again, but this time, let's ask about the effect.
Okay, good idea. If you give a pig a pancake, what happens next?
Well, he's going to want syrup.
Excellent.
If you give the pig syrup, what happens?
The pig gets sticky from the syrup, so he wants a bath.
Right, and this is a good example of how one event can be a cause and effect at the same time.
That's right. The pig wants syrup because of the pancakes, and he wants a bath because of the syrup. So, in the first sentence, the syrup is the effect. And in the second sentence, the syrup is the cause.
This next one is tricky. Why is there another syrup? We already said that the pig takes a bath because he's sticky from the syrup?
That is a good question. Sometimes a cause has more than one effect. And in this example, the pig had syrup twice. The first time he had syrup, he gets sticky, so he needs a bath. Later, the pig remembers that he wants pancakes because he finds the syrup.
That's amazing. The funny pig.
Wow, another fun story. It was so much fun practicing cause and effect with you. Thank you for reading that story.
I had such a fun time reading it too.
How do you think the pig and the mouse are the same?
Well, they're both little animals, and they start with one thing that they want, and then they end up with the same thing. They end up
Wanting the same thing
wanting
again.
the same thing at the end of the story.
That's true. How are the pig and the mouse different?
Well, the pig wants pancakes, and the mouse wants a cookie.
Exactly. The mouse wants a glass of milk because he had a cookie.
And the pig wants
Syrup
syrup
because...
because he had a pancake.
Great job. Thank you so much for joining us today. We had a lot of fun with you, and we can't wait until we see you next time.
We will see you next Friday